Hey fellow Force users, what is up? It's Jasmine, the Ahsoka channel fan, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, it is time for another episode of Mandalorian. Wednesdays come really quick, I swear. So the last two episodes actually were really well done. Reason why I say last two is obviously because my last video was a 2-in-1. They were really well done. First we saw Din go to the mines to bathe in the living waters, and then we saw that he got into some trouble and Bo-Katan came to his rescue. In the last episode, we saw that Bo-Katan had her home destroyed and she went with Din to his tribe, and it looks like they have accepted Bo-Katan into the tribe so long as she doesn't remove her helmet, because obviously when she was with Din and rescued him, she went into the waters as well and hadn't removed her helmet since. So given the fact that she has seemingly lost everything as of this point and she's now been accepted into his tribe, are we to assume that that's going to be her new path, or is she going to decide to kind of break away and go on her own new path? It's hard to say with Bo-Katan. And then of course we had another storyline from last episode between that girl, what was her name again? I think Elia Kane was her name, and the Dr. Pershing. That was so messed up to see how she just kind of buddied up to him, gained his trust, and then essentially got him arrested. And not only that, it looks like she basically got his mind wiped to a certain extent. She's just so evil, and the way she was looking in the glass there and eating the biscuit that she had given to him as a gift. One evil bitch, man. Ugh, I want her to get hers so badly. But she's a great actress because I hate her character. She kind of seems like one of those characters that you're gonna love to hate. And I don't know if she is gonna be the next Moff Gideon or not. I mentioned that in my last video, but they seem like they might be setting her up for that because she was obviously working for him. We don't know what happened to him. It sounds like he might have escaped or something, but she seems like she's kind of rising in the ranks a little bit and gaining the trust of those around her. Anyways, that was a really deep episode and kind of a disturbing one. So going forward now, I don't know if the next episode is going to focus on the Elia and Dr. Pershing storyline, or if we're going to move forward with Bo-Katan and Mando. Only way to find out is if we jump into the episode. So without further ado, let's blast our way into the next episode, into chapter 20, and check out what's in store for us. That creature looks freaky, man. See, what's sad about all of them keeping their helmets on is I kind of want to see their faces. I want to see what they look like. Even pre-Vizsla in the Clone Wars, when we first were introduced to him, I don't believe we saw his face right away. But then when we finally did see his face, it was like, oh, that's what you look like under there, you know? So it's basically like a training camp now. Don't they get hot under their helmets? I wonder. I wonder what she's thinking about right now. Oh my god. He's so adorable. Din's coming to check on him. Oh! I just thought they were rocks, but they're crab things?
It's time that you learn with the other foundlings. Playtime's over.
Oh my god. The way he picks them up is so cute. What does he mean by interact with the other foundlings? Like he wants Grogu to fight one of them? Or?
Are you sure this is a good idea?
If he is ever to rise from foundling to apprentice, he must learn.
Then maybe he should have stayed with Luke, don't you think? I'm happy he's back though. But Luke would have been the best to train him from, so he can go from foundling to apprentice, you know?
Why doesn't he wear a helmet?
He is too young to speak the creed.
Are you being serious right now?
Too young to wear a helmet.
Grogu with a helmet? I can't even picture that.
Perhaps this lesson is for you then. The training darts.
Oh, isn't that the kid from the other episode? He was reciting the creed and then the creature attacked? I think so.
My dad was the same way. He's just proud of you.
Oh my god.
You may fire the darts in any order.
Squeeze your fist to launch the darts. You'll be fine.
Oh my gosh.
Begin.
Oh my gosh.
Don't look at me, look at him.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay. Show them.
Oh, he wants him to use the Force, maybe?
Begin.
Oh my god. I'm dying right now. Oh my gosh. That was so funny.
Great job, kid.
Proud dad moment. Dragon! Looks like a dragon anyway. Ooh. They're forever getting plagued by these creatures, man. That shot looks so cool though. It kind of reminds me of Game of Thrones. I'm just expecting to see Daenerys on top, you know? Or House of the Dragon. Oh, they ran out of fuel. It's Mando there. Oh, Bo-Katan's on it. That's a cool shot right there. Nice. Did she get him or did she just follow the creature?
I know how to get there. We should muster up a hunting party and go after him. The nest.
It flew a long way.
I will go get him.
I wonder if it's a trap of some sort.
These are no higher than the peaks of Karamura. I used to climb them in basic training.
We must avoid explosives and blasters for the safety of the family.
Oh, Grogu's staying there? Is that the armorer next to him? Yeah.
You are too young to join them. All in good time. If you wish to become a Mandalorian, there is much work to attend to.
Oh my gosh, man. This is so adorable. Is she gonna make him a suit or something? Because he already has that armor, right? I think she's making him something else. I don't know.
This is the forge. Just as we shaped the Mandalorian steel, we shape ourselves.
Is she making him a little helmet? No, what is she doing? She's making him new armor, I think. He looks scared. Oh, he's having a flashback. Are we gonna see who he's with here? Damn, that's so sad.
Everything's gonna be alright, kid.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Is this a new character? But is that the voice of Jar Jar? He's got two lightsabers. They're each different colors though, so who's the other one belong to? They're lucky they got out of there. Oh. Spoke too soon. Don't lean over, Grogu. Is that a train coming? It is. Ooh. Oh, that's the rock that girl was at. The Elia Kane and the doctor, Dr. Pershing. So who's waiting on the platform? Well, we know it's not Ahsoka. Oh, crap.
Calorie back? What about the others?
There are no others.
Oh my god, you better get him on that ship pronto.
Take the ship. It's fueled and ready to go. Come on.
Damn. Wow, they're relentless. Whoa. It definitely looks like one of Padme's ships that she would have taken from Naboo. So now we know who rescued him. I was trying to think, is that a new character? I don't believe we've seen him before, right?
Your next piece of armor.
So she did give him some new armor.
Mandalorian steel shall keep you safe as you grow stronger.
Nice. It's so big for him though. It's so cute though. Yeah, that character, I'm pretty sure that is the voice of Jar Jar. Ahmed Best, I believe his name was. Because I seem to remember him talking about playing a new character or wanting to play a new character besides Jar Jar or something. Maybe that character's been in other Star Wars installments, but I think this is the first show that we've seen him in, right?
You are the leader of the war party. You have the honor of staying by the fire. This is the way.
They really respect her now, eh?
Our best bet is stealth. Let's move.
It is cool to see how they all respect her now. Enough to kind of to follow her lead, right? Damn. Man. That would be a little too much for me, guys. Actually, that little move reminded me of the Clone Wars movie. Ahsoka did that move, actually, when they were climbing. So what's the deal with this? Is it just going to be a simple rescue mission, or is there going to be more to it? Is someone else going to be waiting there for them? Something else? I feel like one of them is going to fall. Kind of seems like it. That guy, maybe. Or not. Oh shit, you see a helmet there.
I see a heat source there.
Wait until we clear the area.
It's a trap, man, 100%. Oh, wrong foundling. Oh, great. He should have listened to her, man. Oh, crap. I'm really surprised that kid's not dead. Now he's got both of them. Oh, crap. Damn. How are they gonna take this thing down? Oh, crap. Got him. Okay. Good. Ooh. Oh! That creature came back again. Oh, crap.
I'm okay.
Thank you.
This is the way.
Wow, man. On the other hand, I feel a little sorry for the dragon creatures' babies. Because now they have no mother. I think that was their mother. Oh, he's happy to see his dad. Or does he see Din yet? Now he does. Oh.
You have done the highest honor of the creed, saving a foundling.
This is the way.
Oh.
And we have brought you 3 more foundlings in need of care and training.
The little dragon? Yeah. Okay, so they didn't abandon the babies. How are they gonna... This is giving me major Game of Thrones vibes. You know, now they have their own dragons.
You're in need of a repair. Come with me. Shall I inlay the signet of the night owl?
She gonna say no? She wants that instead.
Would it be acceptable to wear one night owl and another with the Mythosaur? I would like that.
Nice. So she's kind of one of each. Nice.
What would you say if I told you I saw one?
She's telling her.
It is a noble vision.
I mean a real one.
When you choose to walk the way of the Mandalore, you will see many things.
This is the way.
It was real.
Oh.
This is the way.
I can't tell if she believes her or not. Interesting. Well, directed by Carl Weathers. Okay, so quite a bit of stuff to break down from that episode. First of all, I want to start with the appearance of Ahmed Best. So yes, I was right in the sense that he was the voice actor of Jar Jar Binks. And I think this is the first time we've actually seen him in a show like this, but he was on another show, Star Wars Jedi Challenge, where he basically supervises young contestants and they go through Jedi type challenges, Jedi training. And so now we're getting to actually see him in The Mandalorian. So that was pretty cool. Not only was he a cameo, but he's actually been established as being a part of a major part of the storyline, because of course Grogu's backstory and how he survived Order 66 has been a topic in question since the first season, and now we're seeing that it was actually Ahmed Best's character Kelleran Beck who rescued him. It's nice to see him have that kind of role, because I know that he was not happy for a while with how his character was received, Jar Jar Binks, and so now I feel like this is a way for him to have a new experience with a new character. There's still, I think, parts of the story that have to be filled in, gaps with Grogu's backstory, because we saw that he rescued Grogu, but then we still have to figure out what happened between that moment and when we see Grogu for the first time in The Mandalorian. There's still a lot of story to be explained there. So we could either see it in The Mandalorian or we could see it in another show perhaps, or some type of installment. It's always chilling to see Order 66 again. We've seen it multiple times, but each kind of from a different perspective. Obviously in Revenge of the Sith, we saw it happen. We saw it happen through Anakin's perspective, through the perspective of the younglings, through the perspective of Ahsoka and Rex. Now we're seeing it again. It's always nice to learn just everything that was happening as Order 66 went down from the perspectives of multiple people. So that was all good. This episode really focused on what it means to be a Mandalorian. You really got this strong sense of family. You saw how they all really came together to save the youngling Ragnar, who is the son of the other guy. I think Paz Vizsla is his name. So it's nice to see when one of their own are in trouble, they really go to bat for that person. It wasn't actually just that youngling that they protected in the end. They also, well, I don't want to use the word rescued, kind of captured, but sort of rescued the little baby dragons. I don't know, sorry, I'm not actually sure what they're called, so I'm just calling them dragons because they kind of look like dragons. Those babies they rescued as well, which is something that I was wondering, because now that their mother, I assume that was the mother, was killed in the end, who's going to look after them, right? So you kind of feel like they were looking after both younglings, both Ragnar, the young boy, as well as the baby dragons. You can really tell in this episode how much they respected Bo-Katan to follow her lead. By the end of the episode, you can tell that Bo-Katan herself is changing. She really does seem to be adopting their ways, and so much so to the point where when she lost a piece of her armor, she had a chance to basically have it replaced with what she had before, which was the Night Owl, but instead she's now choosing to wear the Mythosaur. I think that's symbolic in a way. First of all, her losing that piece of armor is really meant to show that she is changing and partially letting go of what her past was and what the old Bo-Katan was like, and is now kind of forming a new path as the new Bo-Katan, which is part Night Owl and part Mythosaur. I also like how she seems to confide in the armorer about certain things, because she revealed to the armorer that she actually did see a Mythosaur, and that's something I don't believe she's even told Din yet. She was kind of vague about it. She asked Din, did you see anything down there, anything alive? And then after that, she kind of just left it alone. So she never told Din, I don't believe, but she's telling the armorer. So you almost get the sense that she looks at the armorer almost like a mother figure in a way, which is kind of nice to see. And the armorer seems to be respecting her a lot more now, especially because she pulled off this mission and she was really the one that just kind of dove head first, like didn't even think about it when the kid was initially abducted. Took her ship out there and followed the creature, right? So she's just showing again and again how selfless she really is, first with rescuing Din and now in this episode. So I really like the character development that she's getting. And then of course you see Mando and Grogu bonding more in this episode, and you see Mando trying to train Grogu a little bit to be more like a Mandalorian. You saw him engage in that activity with darts against him and Ragnar. That was nice to see. I kind of find myself wondering though exactly where Grogu's storyline is going. During the beginning of The Mandalorian, they were very much setting him up to walk the Jedi way, to train with someone like Luke, and Luke trains him, teaching him about the Jedi way, but then he ends up so soon going back to Mando, and now he's still kind of honing his Force skills, but then now he's learning the way of the Mandalorians. And I guess my question is just, exactly where is he going? Is he kind of supposed to be a Jedi, or is he Mandalorian? Grogu obviously is such an important character to the show, and I think he and Mando's relationship is a huge foundation to the show. I think that the writers know that, they understand that. I think that partially influenced their decision to bring him back and have him return to Din. Going forward, I think it might be challenging for them in terms of developing his character, because I don't think they can exactly age him. He ages very slowly, right? So by the time Grogu's like a teenager, I'm pretty sure that everyone around him, including Din, is going to be much older. So I feel like they kind of almost have to keep him like a baby. But then when he's a baby and he's a puppet, how are they going to have him ever fight, and use a lightsaber, use the Force? It seems like they're kind of limited in what they can do with him physically. So it seems like he has to, for the most part, just remain at Mando's side as his companion. But I don't know that they can do much more than that with his character because of physical limitations. And I don't know, maybe what I'm saying doesn't even make sense, but it just seems to me that people love Grogu as the baby Grogu who's like the son to Din. And I don't know that they can go much further with that, but who knows? I'm sure the writers do have a plan in mind. Grogu's story will fall somewhere in between, I guess, Luke and the Jedi way and Mando and the Mandalorian way. So we just have to wait and see how that all comes together. And actually, if you think about it, both Bo-Katan and Grogu were the ones who got new armor in this episode. Grogu had the flashback, obviously. You kind of got the sense that he's reflecting on his past as he's moving forward with his future. And the same way, Bo-Katan, she's kind of reflecting on her past and I think what she's lost and what she saw, which is the Mythosaur. And now she's deciding to move forward in a different way. This is the way, right? Overall, guys, I enjoyed this episode. I think it kind of came full circle in the end too, that creature, the dragon creature, was killed by the same creature that attacked them earlier. It kind of seemed like it came full circle almost. The only thing I would say if I were to be, I guess, a little bit critical or picky is as much as I did enjoy the episode, it did kind of feel a little bit like an episode that stepped away from the main storyline again. If somehow the events of this episode is leading to something greater and tying back into the main storyline, then I would say that would be a good thing. I found myself during the episode kind of wondering, is it a trap or are they going to find something else there or someone else there? I think if there was something else revealed, the kid found something that makes him now question the tribe, or maybe like if the armorer were hiding some secret and it was discovered on this mission or something like that. I feel like if this mission were leading to something greater, it would have made the episode have even more of an impact to the overall storyline. Whereas it kind of did just feel like a rescue mission, and then along the way, you got to see some cool things and some action. You got to see them bond, which is not a bad thing. I did enjoy that. But yeah, that's the only thing I would say. I kind of wish from the episode there was something greater and more going on to the rescue mission. It's almost like one of the episodes from last season is the tragedy. I'm forgetting the name of it, but it was with Cara Dune and Grief Karga and Mando. It involved them going to that lab, but then while they were there, they made that discovery of what looked to be cloning, you know what I mean? Or even in the Bad Batch, it just started with, oh, they're scouting out an abandoned ship. What do they end up finding? The Zillo Beast. And what do they discover? Oh, the Empire's using the Zillo Beast to try and clone its DNA. It kind of led to something greater, if that makes sense. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, who knows? Maybe in the upcoming episodes, there will be something that happens that directly relates to this episode. Maybe now they're going to use those baby dragons for something else. They're going to use that to grow their army, kind of like Daenerys did or something like that. That would be kind of cool. Either way, you guys let me know what you thought of the episode down below in the comments, as always. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, guys. And I will see you next week for an all-new episode of The Mandalorian. Until next time, guys, take care and see you soon.